Have you ever wondered why cats seem to hate getting wet? Maybe you've tried to give your furry friend a bath, only to end up with scratches and a soaked bathroom floor. Well, we're here to uncover the reasons behind this feline aversion to water. But first, let's test your knowledge with 2 yes or no questions. The first question: do all cats hate water? No, not all cats hate water. While many cats do have an aversion to water, there are some breeds that are known to enjoy swimming, such as the Turkish Van and the Bengal. Additionally, some cats may not mind getting wet if they have been introduced to water in a positive way, such as through gradual exposure or with the use of treats and positive reinforcement. Let's move on to the second question. Can cats swim? Yes, cats are capable of swimming, but not all of them enjoy it. While some cats may instinctively know how to swim, others may struggle in the water due to their body shape or size. It's important to note that even if your cat can swim, it's not a good idea to assume they are always safe around water. Supervision is always recommended when your cat is near a body of water, such as a pool or bathtub. Now let's dive into the 8 reasons why cats don't like getting wet, so you can better understand and care for your feline friend. Number 1. Are you aware that the feeling of wet fur can actually make them feel heavier? You see, a cat's fur is designed to keep them warm and insulated, and when it becomes saturated with water, it loses its ability to do so. The extra weight can be uncomfortable for the cat, almost like wearing a soaking wet coat. Imagine trying to walk around with a heavy backpack on your shoulders all day, and you'll understand why your cat might not be too thrilled about being soaking wet. Number 2. Disruption of scent markers. Have you ever noticed that your cat is very particular about where they go and what they do? This is because cats are highly territorial animals that use scent markers to establish their territory. When a cat gets wet, their scent markers can be disrupted, and this can make them feel vulnerable and exposed. Scent plays a crucial role in a cat's life, as it helps them navigate their environment, identify other cats, and communicate with their human family members. So, if your cat is wet, they may feel like they've lost a part of themselves, which can cause them to become stressed or anxious. Number 3. Their sense of smell is affected. Have you ever noticed that your cat has an incredibly keen sense of smell? Cats rely on their sense of smell to navigate their world, from finding food to identifying other animals. When a cat gets wet, their scent molecules on their fur can become diluted or washed away, which can cause a disruption in their sense of smell. This can be distressing for a cat, as they rely on their sense of smell to feel secure and comfortable in their surroundings. Additionally, if a cat's sense of smell is disrupted, they may struggle to recognize other cats or family members, which can cause further stress. So it's no wonder that many cats prefer to avoid water altogether. Hey, friendly reminder to please subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. Back to the video. Number 4. Negative experience with water as kittens. Did you know that a cat's early experiences can shape their behavior for the rest of their lives? If a kitten has a negative experience with water, it can create a lasting aversion to it. For example, if a kitten falls into a pool or gets sprayed with water, they may feel scared and traumatized. This can create a lasting memory that water is something to be avoided at all costs. As the kitten grows up, this fear can turn into a general aversion to water, which can manifest as a reluctance to drink from a water bowl or fear of being bathed. Of course, not all cats with a negative water experience will develop an aversion to it, but it's important to remember that early experiences can have a big impact on a cat's behavior. So if you have a kitten or are planning to adopt one, make sure to introduce them to water in a positive way, so they don't develop an aversion that lasts a lifetime. Number 5. Sensitivity to water pressure. Have you ever noticed that your cat gets startled by sudden noises or movements? Cats are known for being highly sensitive creatures, and this sensitivity extends to their sense of touch as well. When it comes to water, some cats may be particularly sensitive to the pressure of water hitting their fur. Imagine standing under a shower with water coming down at a high pressure. it can be overwhelming. For some cats, this feeling of pressure on their fur can be uncomfortable or even painful. This could be why they try to avoid getting wet as much as possible. Number 6. Fear of electrocution. You might find it hard to believe, but while some cats simply don't like the sensation of being wet, others may have a deeper fear of electrocution. You see, cats are naturally cautious animals, and they may have learned to associate water with the risk of electrical shock. This fear is not entirely unfounded, as cats are highly sensitive to electric fields, and they can experience a static shock from a wet surface. For this reason, your cat may become anxious or agitated when they're near water, especially if there are electrical appliances around. So if your feline friend is wet, be sure to keep them away from any potential sources of electricity to help ease their fears. Number 7. Disruption of body temperature regulation. Did you know cats highly value a good and well-balanced body temperature? It turns out that getting wet can really mess with their ability to regulate it. As water evaporates from their fur, it takes the heat with it, leaving the cat feeling chilly and uncomfortable. This can be especially dangerous in colder temperatures or if the cat is already sick or weakened. So if you see a wet cat shivering, it's not just because they're annoyed, it's a real threat to their health. Number 8. Dislike of confinement. Cats are known for their independence and dislike of confinement, and getting wet can feel like being trapped. Being wet can also make it harder for them to move around freely and can be a hindrance to their natural agility. Additionally, cats are creatures of habit and prefer their routines, so being forced into an uncomfortable situation like being wet can be distressing. All of these factors combined can lead to a strong aversion to getting wet in cats. When it comes to having a cat, there are plenty of other crucial things to keep in mind. Make sure to not fall for common cat mistakes. To make sure this doesn't happen, we've discussed 13 of them in this video right here. Check it out.